Hi guys, welcome to another episode of It's Your Kitchen. Well, always and first and foremost, thank you to all of my followers from Aruba, St. Martin, Bonaire, Curacao, Guyana, Suriname, Florida, Memphis, Tennessee, Arkansas, Ohio, Oregon, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New York, Delaware, Pennsylvania, California. I said Ohio, but not Ohio. I also got one from Maine and one from New Hampshire. Hey guys, welcome. Also, the Netherlands and England. Also, Mexico, India, and Asia. How you doing, guys? Guys, don't forget, hit the notification bell and the subscribe button so every time I come up with a new recipe, you'll be the first to know. All right? Well, today I'm going to do something very simple, very easy. Trust me, if I can do it, you can do it. All right? Don't worry about this. I'm trying something out here, Today I'll be making dinner rolls, or it's not dinner now, but I'm just going to say rolls. All right, bread rolls. Some of them I'm going to stuff it with some cheese. Let's see how that comes out, how that works. All right, guys. But I'm keeping it very simple for every and anyone can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. And if not, who cares? It's your kitchen. All right. Always be proud of what you create in the kitchen, and always remember that all recipes became a recipe by mistake. All right. So if you do something, if you follow someone's recipe, and you're like, oh, maybe if I add something like this, oh, I forgot to add this and it came out tasting really good. That's a recipe. All right. Because it was done by mistake or by chance of just adding stuff in together and seeing what comes up. It's all about mistakes, and we learn from our mistakes and we grow from our mistakes. And that's how recipes is created. All right. Without further ado, we're going to head over. I'm going to show you all of the ingredients and we're going to start out. All right. So don't go anywhere, guys. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. Here are the ingredients I have laid out here for you. I'm going to start out. Let's see. Right. In the large bowl, I have 6 cups of all-purpose flour. You can do between 5.5 to 6 cups, okay, of all-purpose flour. I have here 2 room temperature eggs, a 1/4 cup of granulated white sugar, 2 cups of warm milk. Zoom down here, anything, yep. A pack of active yeast. Now you can use whatever pack you find, whatever brand you find, all right? I have here also 6 tablespoons of softened butter. All right, so 6 tablespoons of butter, which is salted butter. So if you notice, I don't have any salt anywhere here because the butter has the salt content already in it. 5.5 to 6 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 room temperature eggs, 1 pack of active yeast, a 1/4 cup of granulated white sugar, and 2 cups of warm milk, whole milk. All right, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to put it into my favorite friend, the stand mixer. So stay tuned. All right, welcome back, guys. Now I'm going to add in the 2 cups of warm milk inside of my standing mixer. Just pour that right in there. All right. Then I'm going to add in the 1/4 cup of white sugar, granulated white sugar. Gonna put in also the 1 sachet of active yeast, or 2 tablespoons of active yeast. All right. All right. Get that in there. The sugar the yeast, actually loves the sugar. It feeds on it and it activates it. All right. And to get a little bit more fat in there, the 2 room temperature eggs. All right. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get this mixed very quickly so it can nicely combine. Going to put it on number setting 2. Just let it get it going. All right. If you have raisins also, you can put it in there. Make it your own. I encourage that. All right. Got a number 3 setting. All right. Pop you back up. I'm going to pour in now. Excuse me 1 second. I'm going to grab my spatula here. Or just a simple spoon here. And I'm going to pour in the 6 tablespoons of melted softened butter. Yes. I want you to see I'm putting it in there. Get every drip in. Okay. Oops. One popped out. Of course, always try to keep your surface as clean as possible. All right. He didn't want to go in, but it's okay. Always keep your surface area clean. And also your hands. Even though the mixer is going to do the majority of the kneading for me, what I tend to like to do, once it's out, I would like to really get in there and with the hand and just give it a couple, maybe a minute so of kneading with the hand. You want to really get the glutens really working. All right. Now I'm going to grab a spoon here. Alrighty. Gonna add in. Now you would say, why didn't I leave the yeast activate? It's going to activate. Trust me, it is going to activate. Okay, I'm just gonna put in part of the flour so it can start mixing. Okay. I put you down and give you a turn in there. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to gradually add in the remainder of my flour and let it go. Now I'm going to leave it proof for about 90 minutes. And then going to roll it out into individual rolls and place it on my cookie sheet. Now the oven, what I start to do, once you roll it out in your rolls, it's going to have to proof again for about another 90 minutes to an hour. In that time, before that 90 minutes to an hour for the second proofing is completed, then I will preheat my oven. Because I don't have a convection oven, I have all flames here. All right, so then I'm going to preheat my oven at 350 degrees, and it should take the rolls to bake about maybe 12 to 14 minutes. All right, but I'm going to stuff some of these rolls with some cheese. Let's see. All right. So guys, I'm going to continue. I'm going to pour this in and I'm going to leave it mixed. Once you know it's mixed really well, the dough has to pull away from the side. All right? So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. I just want to show you how the dough has pulled away. All right? From the sides. Going to get some more. You see all on the bottom and everything. That's why I want to get my hands in there and actually knead it a little bit as well. All right, so don't go anywhere. All right, guys, I just moved my trusty stand mixer aside. Just going to flour the surface here and just going to take out the dough and give it a quick knead. It should be sticky, you know, but not to stick to the hands. So that's why it's a little tacky right now. That's why I prefer to actually go ahead and give it a quick knead with my hands. I want to get in there. Don't want a machine to have all of that luck, all of that goodness of doing kneading. I want to feel some of that also. All right. Get all of this out of here. Place this there. So as you can see, it is tacky. Okay. And I'm just going to knead this. And it's going to be all good. Get all of this goodness off of the fingers. It needs to be down there. Okay. Then once you do this, then you will see it really comes together, honestly, guys. You can see there, let me turn this way. Get this goodness. All of that off of the fingers. Want to get it nice and don't want none of this to be left behind. Some will. It's dough, so it's expected. Okay, drag some of that in here, some of the flour from the counter. So I say, I want to really get into this also, and it's really comforting. Okay, bring some of that dough in, that flour in. I have some of the flour in the front part so I can pull it in. I don't want to do too much flour. See, it's still a little tacky. And by doing this, you're helping the gluten form as well in the dough. Bring some of that in. Nice. This is really comforting. If you're upset, this is the way to go. Just really get in there. Okay. Oh, nice. Bring some of that in here. So about a minute or 2 minutes doing this. Okay. And now that's it. Just gonna form this as a ball right here. As you can see, get my bowl, another bowl. I've lightly greased. I'll spray some grease in there. All right. Want you to see what I'm doing here. And I'm just gonna pop this in, roll it in there. Because sometimes if you don't do this, what tends to happen, it tends to form like a skin on it, and that's you don't want. All right? And that's it. Now, there's two options with how you can prove this. One, you can start up your oven, you know, but for a few seconds, just get it heated up in there, then take it off. Leave some of that heat escape a little. Then you pop your bowl in, and you leave it set in there. Another trick is also, you can put it into your microwave. Now what I've done, I have warmed up a tea towel in the microwave so it's nice and warm. I will cover this, place this entire thing with a warm tea cloth in the microwave, also for about 90 minutes. All right, I'm gonna show you the tea towel. Oh yeah, it's nice and warm. All right, I'm just gonna place this right over and place this in the microwave. All right. And let that sit right in there for about 90 minutes. And then it should double in size. So guys, I'm gonna go clean up now. So I'll see you in about 90 minutes. All right, don't go anywhere. Hey guys, well, welcome back. It has been 90 minutes. Just popped it out. Let's see. Oh yeah, it doubled in size. It doubled in size. All right. Check that out. A lot of people like punching it. I don't like really doing that so much. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you here. I grated up some, as we call it here on the island, Junge kaas, which is, for the Americans, is Gouda cheese. Translation from Junge kaas Dutch to English is basically Junge is young, kaas is cheese, young cheese. It's like Gouda cheese. All right. I'm going to try stuffing some in here and hope for the best. Gonna spread some flour on my counter. I also always like putting a little on the hand as well. Easy and pliable. And just come on up. And there we go. Guys, this is a huge dough. All right. Nice, very nice, very nice. So I'm just gonna pull a piece off. Okay. Gonna roll it. I should say maybe this one is like a golf size ball. Now, can't see it. Bring it over here a little for you to see. Oops. You can see right here. Okay. Maybe not. Hard doing your own camera. All right. What I'm basically doing, I'm going to cup it in my hand like this. Right? Pretend this is a surface. And I'm just going to do like this. And I'm just going to roll it. And then place it on my tray. Bring my tray over. Now I have my tray lined with some parchment paper already. And just place that down. And I will continue that process. I think I want to go a little bigger. And inside of this one, I'm going to get some of my cheese. All right, some of the cheese, make a little nest there. All right, you can see I got some of the cheese right in there. And I'm just going to fold it in. Again, this is a trial. I'm trying with you. We're learning as we go, guys. Okay, I'm going to do the same process like how I did the first one. Once I get this all closed in, get the cheese all in there. So once it bakes in, it's open up, you get that nice melted cheese inside. So this is, I'd say this is the right side, just a little over, a little larger, just a little larger of a golf ball. Yes. And just place it on my tray. All right. And I will continue this process until my whole tray is finished. I'm going to be back and then I'm going to tell you exactly how many pieces of dinner rolls or bread rolls I get. All right, so don't go anywhere. Well, welcome back once again, guys. Here you go. Yeah, just a little nice design there. In total, for the size that I did, it came out to 23, but it all depends on the size. Maybe you can get away with 24. Remember the first one I made? If you do it that size, most likely you will get 24 out of the batch that in the ingredients that I've used. But again, it all depends on you. Or you can take that same recipe and just make a loaf of bread. All right. So now what's going to happen with these now, I'm going now, because now these trees can't fit in my microwave. I'm going to place this in my oven with the light on for about another 90 to an hour. 90 minutes to an hour for it to get the second proofing. Once that is done, then I will take them out just maybe before, I would say 90 minutes in. I will take them out. Then I will preheat my oven and then start a baking. All right. From all of these, from the little batch of cheese that I had, only 2 did not get any cheese. But you know what? They're going to still be delicious. All right, guys. So don't go anywhere. In another hour, we're going to pop them into the oven and get baking. All right. Welcome back, guys. It has been 90 minutes. Now my oven is now being preheated. I have my timer to set it. Once the timer goes off, then I will know to pop these in. What I will do also is just slightly brush some melted butter on them. I will do this again at the end part. You know, really, I don't know what it is with baking. It is truly a science. I will brush on some more melted butter as once they're finished baked, and that will actually, the butter from it will actually keep them nice and soft. It would not harden up. Don't know if ever you guys experience that. It keeps it very nice and soft after, if you just brush on some additional melted butter. And again, if you have unsalted butter when you're making the dough, you can then add your salt separately, and it will be about 2 teaspoons of salt. But I have salted butter, so I just cut out on using any other type of form of salt. And much easier. But again, if you have unsalted butter, then you would add in your dough mixture 2 teaspoons of salt. All right. I think my timer should be going off soon. Then I will just pop these into the oven. Some people like brushing on an egg wash, or even some just regular spray. You know, if you have a separate spray bottle, they will put some spray and spritz it with some water. I think that will make the top part of the buns or bread, if you're going to do bread, it gives it a little extra crust on top, a little tougher crust. But I like using melted butter. I like it keeping it nice and soft. All right. Now I think my timer should be going off momentarily. But you know what? I will pop it into the oven. You know, some people, if you ever notice some of the cooking shows, just a little FYI, they will always tell you, place whatever you're baking on the middle rack, not the bottom of the top rack, the middle rack. Guys, come on. You're doing this at home. Your oven doesn't have 3 racks. Let's be honest. It has 2 racks. Some people, have 1 rack. And that 1 rack, most likely, then you can put it on a different level. Fine. But a lot of the cooking shows always like telling you that, like, they're thinking everyone's home has the stovetop or the oven that they have. We all don't. All right. All I could say with your own stove or your own oven, once you're gonna bake an item, just monitor it. That's all. If it's a cake, do the toothpick test. Now, cakes normally goes for 35 minutes. Then you do the toothpick test. If it comes out clean, it is done. For bread, you average it out. For these, I will go in for about 12, maybe 14 minutes. It all depends also on your oven, because everyone oven heats up differently. That's a fact. All right. But again, you have to be the judge on that. And again, be proud of what you create. All right. Guys, I'm not going to wait for the time to go off. I'm going to pop these in. All right. All right. I can't wait because it's the first time I'm testing out with the cheese inside. So I can't wait. All right. And I'll just let that go for 12 minutes. Oh, you see, just as I put it in, it rang. Perfect timing. So guys, in the next 12 minutes, I will check on it. And if it's good at 12, then I will take it out. But of course, I will let you know. All right, so stay tuned. All right, guys. As my grandmother would say, when you start smelling, that means it's also done. Grab my cooling racks here. Take one out. Oh wow, guys, if you can smell the kitchen. Oh wow. Take the top one out first. Oh wow, wow, wow. I want to still brush some of the melted butter on this. Guys, this thing smells good. You gotta try it. If not this, just try making bread. It does wonders for the kitchen. All right. So what I'm gonna do, grab some my melted butter, and I'm just gonna baste it. Oh wow, this smells so good. Now again, guys, if you want it a little darker, go ahead, but just bear in mind, you got to monitor that, because the top might be beautiful and golden brown, but ooh, the bottom. But I'm just gonna just baste this some more, right, like this. And then I'm gonna pop it in for about 5 minutes. So it was about 12 minutes. I want mine a little bit longer in the oven. A little bit longer, just a kiss of brown. Not much, just a kiss of brown on it. I just love these silicone brushes. It's so cool. So cool. If you want, you can go a little fancier. If you have some dry thyme, dry oregano, dry basil. If you have fresh rosemary. Ooh, I didn't pick any. I have rosemary in my herb garden. You can do some fresh rosemary, chop it up nicely. And you can just sprinkle it on the top. Again, you are your own chef. Don't let anyone tell you any different. All right. So as I said, I'm going to pop this in just for 5 more minutes. I wanted to get a nice kiss of brown, not much. But it's basically done as is. I just wanted to go just a little bit more. All right, so in 5 minutes, I'm gonna check this out. All right, Stay tuned. Guys, they're done. As you can see, what I was looking for, a little kiss of gold on it. That's what I want. This was the first one. See, but he's gonna still taste good. He has no cheese in him, but he's gonna taste just as good. All right. And there's the other one. So I'm gonna leave this set here for another 10 minutes, and then I will take it off of the cookie sheet and place it onto the cooling rack. Why? Because it's still trying to set, and also if you leave it too long onto the cookie sheet, it's just like bread in the bread pan. You're going to get the sweat of it, and you don't want that. All right. So I'm going to leave it for the next 10 minutes, and then we're going to take it off and then place it on a sheet, the cooling rack. Oh my goodness, on the cooling rack, and let it cool thoroughly on the bottom as well. All right. So guys, we're almost at the home stretch. Taste this. Oh, can't wait, can't wait. Well, guys, it has been 7 minutes. I let them cool. They're still warm to the touch. I want to try one. I know the small one doesn't have any cheese, so that's my little baby on the side. So I'm going to try. Oh, and look at this. And look at the bottom. Perfect. Let's give it a tear inside and see how it... Okay. Take a look. It is very soft, guys. Very, as you can see, very, very soft. Oh, wow. Oh. Guys, I'm not one of those on the television, like, oh, wow. As soon as it touches, they're like, oh, yeah, this is good. No. I have to wait for it to really hit the palate. As you can see, look, it's really, really soft. I didn't really pack it up with a lot of cheese. You do taste a little hint of the cheese, but again, it was a trial, and I'm like, hey, a new recipe. Try any cheese that you like. If you like, maybe you can try, if you like a little heat, you can maybe use some mozzarella and a slice of jalapeno in there. Never know. Ooh, jalapeno bread. This is good. This is really good. Guys, with the batch that I made, depends on the size. I'm sorry. Depends on the size of the rolls. You can get up to maybe 25. It only depends. If you go small, a little small as a golf ball, you can get some nice, maybe 25. With these, I got 23 I got from this size that I made. As you can see, the size of them, pretty nice. And the ooh, all of them is consistent at the bottom. Unbelievable. This is really great. Oh, this one got a little browner, but it's gonna go good. See, guys, I'm not hiding anything from you. I'm gonna show you everything. Perfect. Wow. Oh, I just got a bite of a cheese there. Unbelievable. Guys, the only thing that takes the time, the process, is the proofing. The first proofing went to 90 minutes. Second proofing went also to 90 minutes. But all things happens in due time. It works out perfectly. Trust me. Trust me. It's worth the wait. All right? Guys, Again, to all of my followers, thank you so much from Aruba, St. Martin, Bonaire, Curacao, Suriname, Guyana, Mexico, Asia, India, Florida, Memphis, Tennessee, Arkansas, Ohio, Oregon, California, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Delaware, New York, Maine, New Hampshire, the Netherlands, England, Ohio. I think I said Ohio, but Ohio. Guys, I'd like to thank you so much for following. Don't forget, hit the notification bell and the subscribe button so every time I come up with a new recipe, you guys will be notified. All right? And guys, always remember, be very proud of what you create. All right? Don't let anyone tell you any different. If there's someone, you give a taste and they give you some nice criticism on how to improve it even more, you know, those are the ones you want to stay with. But guys, be proud of what you do. Yeah, it's a little hot now in the kitchen, the oven. But be proud again of what you have accomplished in the kitchen and in life in general. All right? And always remember, it's your kitchen. All right, guys? Until next time, have a good one. Bye.